I'm not a paid regular.
Working the big guy over here.
You want to
double the amount of texts? I have 200 texts in one day? Jesus Christ, fuck that.
I don't text non-paid regular.
10 cents per text, too.
Yeah, I mean, also...
It's not on unlimited.
Welcome back to the Comedy Store Doorcast. I'm your host, Luke Schwartz. We have a really great show this week. We have a bunch of non-door guys, but really good work, like former door guy. And we have a good show. It's going to be, the vibes are good. Tony's in the booth helping out. And we have good stuff. To my left, we have Ryan Mirvis. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, team.
And then across from him, we have Anthony Amorello.
What's going on?
The funniest security guy here. And then we have, in a podcaster in his own right, Morgan Mizell.
Yes, also hello, team.
Yes, hello. As we will shout you out on the podcast if you tip at the door and mention the Doorcast. Of course, shouts out to Big Bad Brad. Big Bad Brad is always dropping in the bucket and dropping by and always and hanging out and being cool. Zoldesi, I saw him and he was like, he had to go on a flight the next day, but so he didn't come, and then he came later. That was like his compromise. Gino from Speedweed always dropping little gifts to everybody and has good product. And if you need some of that, you go to Speedweed. At the door, Brandon McCorkle tipped $20. Thank you, Brandon McCorkle. Sick name. That's really good. Really good name. Shane William, $10. Alice tipped $5, and Cassian Lane tipped $5. So thank you all, Cassian Lane, for $5. Thank you, Cassian. And I had a pretty long week.
I already have a beef then.
Yeah. Okay.
I gave Felicia $2, and I said, make sure Luke gets
That was
this.
the last episode.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you on the last
All right.
episode.
I apologize.
And if I
missed
didn't,
that.
whoops.
Yeah, I don't think you did.
One of us is. I thought I did, but that's.
Felicia, you're off the hook.
Did you listen to the last episode?
I did listen to the last episode, and I was like, all right, well, maybe he'll do it this week. He was waiting for me to be there.
Yeah, so maybe Tony messed it up because he's always cutting stuff out, and he's real liberal with his scissors in the editing bay there.
Fair enough.
In the editing bay. There's a very Comedy Store thing that there's a sign that says Bell. It's painted Bell on the door, where there should be a bell. There used to be one. There's a screw in the wall.
Yeah.
That's all there is. So that's so that's I like those little things about the Comedy Store. Mirv, you've been working here a long time.
I've been working here a long time, yeah.
Do you have stuff that sticks out as the most Comedy Store stuff that you see that's still going on these days? Sorry to set you. I didn't plan this question. It was a good question, but we didn't plan it.
What a gigantic unanswerable question.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. The ice machine's broken.
Yeah. The
Diet Coke gun on the left side leaks. It's leaked for the last 20 years. Your boots get wet if you're bartending in the left well. I don't know.
Yeah, that's Comedy Store stuff. You've been bartending for longer than you were a door guy, I think. How long?
Yeah,
you were a door guy.
Well, I got hired to replace Jade. Jade Catapretta that was bartending here. And
I did not know that. I did not know she was a bartender.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Jay's the best. And I got hired when I was super drunk and maybe the most stoned I've ever been. I was back then. This was in 2010.
And, wild.
I was gonna say so. Any Tuesday
the
ever.
Stone Age.
Yeah. No, but this is back when we would be here until 4 or 5 in the morning, like every day. And the hangout was the main room, green room. That's because there during the week might not be a main room show,
right?
You know, so we could that whole and the piano was in the audience, so like people would play the piano and stuff and hang out and just be like a big just billowing smoke out of that green room. And I was back there with like the whole kind of crew, but Alex Moore. Do you guys know Alex Moore?
No.
Paid regular
Alex Moore. Very funny guy. Big, huge dude. He's maybe like 6'8", like 500 pounds. His opener was great. He would go on stage and he's like, he looks like a professional wrestler from the 80s. And he goes, yeah, I know y'all are looking at me like I'm a math problem.
Fun.
Yeah, Alex Moore was great, but like he had weed tincture. Like the liquid weed. This is 2010. You know, this is space age shit back then.
Yeah.
And we're like all smoking and drinking. And I'm double fisting PBR tall boys, but 2 in each hand. So I have
Yeah.
24 ounce.
That's the most
PBRs.
I've
Yeah.
ever heard.
You're
Yeah.
holding like a normal person's 12 pack.
Yeah.
12 pack of beer.
Right, yeah. I've got 96 ounces of beer available for
On the wall.
consumption.
Yeah.
And Alex was, hey, who wants a tincture? And I'm like, how much do you do? He's like, I do like 4. So if you want, you could do like, 2, but then do more. I'm like, all right, do me. And then he did some sort of amount. And then I was the most stoned I've ever been. And I was leaning up in the back hallway by the OR, like holding beers, just kind of like sort of watching the show, but like just standing there. That's back when we had the 2 single bathrooms there. And
It's fucked up.
and Matty Edgar
Yeah.
was walking by. He's like, hey, you're looking for work, right? You bartend? I'm like, yeah. He's like, hang on a second. And then he went and grabbed Dean Gelber, the old manager here. And he's like, you're a bartender? We need a bartender. Tell me how to make 2 drinks. Tell me how to make 1 drink that's like old fashioned, and then a drink that like you've like made up. I'm like, all right, well, if you're gonna make an old fashioned, like I prefer to use Demerara simple syrup over a regular white granular simple syrup, and then orange bitters and Angostura. He's like, no, that's enough bartending stuff. You're hired. Like I just like started talking about old fashions. Like, no, you're hired. Come in tomorrow.
You're just like, excuse me, can you hold my beers?
And and I only started bartending like maybe like 2 months later, maybe 3 months later, because there weren't any shifts. So I was like picking up door guy shifts, and like I worked the back door a lot. The back door was my jam. I would like trade. I'd be in the OR. I'd trade. I'm like, no, like, give me the back.
I can
give
see
me that
you
back door.
really enjoying the back.
Yeah. Oh, I love the back door.
Well, you're a people person.
Hold
Yeah.
door.
Real chatty Cathy back
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And then I would do the sign at night, and I'd climb up that ladder, and everyone would, like move out. They're like, oh shit! It's like an old janky ladder. Like it's like weight rating 190. I'm like,
You ever eat it off that ladder?
no. But I like I like ran up the ladder just so it would like really it like freak people out. It was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I would always work that back door. Sometimes I would pay another door guy to do the sign if I'm like, hey, I'll give you $5 to do the sign. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, dude.
Nah, yeah.
$5? I'm like, yeah.
$5 used to go a long way.
Oh my God.
But
Thanks,
inflation.
Biden.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Obama.
Uh,
How was your guys' week?
I didn't get that many shifts this week, and I took Saturday off because I wanted to
Wow,
go out.
chill,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. But Friday, what was it Friday? Yeah. This is one of the things I wrote down. These people that were sitting in A in the main room, they were complaining because there was too much noise
This is what
from the back bar. Just shut up and watch the show.
Yeah.
There's not. I can still hear the show in the hallway. This can't be disturbing you that much. They were annoying. I didn't like them.
which side is that? Is they like the benches by that?
It's
all the way on the right.
all the way to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you might be able to hear it, but it's not like it was even loud people. Mirv wasn't here. He was up front. I was doing
loud.
I wasn't even talking that night. It was unnecessary.
It's been loud.
It's usually loud, but this wasn't that bad.
Yeah. It's loud, and there are lulls. There are just quieter comedians. And
Who
they're-
was on stage and they complained?
But here's the thing, like,
Chris Spencer.
yeah, he does well.
Yeah.
But he's just like a quiet, calm dude. So that
I will say Ron was up next, and I went to go look at those people, and you could tell they weren't even thinking about the noise coming from the back.
that's it. And how was your week?
My week was pretty good. I think the funniest thing that happened this week was I was using the metal detector, right? And it goes off on this guy's pocket. And I was like, take whatever in your pocket, take it out. And he takes out one thing, and I put the metal detector, it goes off again. Like, take whatever's out in your pocket. And he's like, I have a metal band in there. And I was like, what the fuck did you just say to me? And he was like, I have a metal band. And I go, take it out. And he takes it, and it's clearly a vial of Coke. And And he goes, it's Adderall. I have a prescription. And he just started immediately pouring sweat. And I was like, go inside, man. It was like the smallest amount of cocaine I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, but it was also like you couldn't put it on a fingernail. Like it was just like, dude, you're already out. Like just go inside, enjoy. Like you're gonna have an easier time with security if you don't lie. If you're just like, hey man, this is what I have.
It's like, bro, we're looking for weapons, not
yeah. I don't right.
We're not looking for a good time.
Yeah.
If you get out of hand, we'll get you. I'm not worried about that. It's like this one guy.
The system works.
Oh yeah. This one guy.
If you work it.
He was so drunk, and he was Logan. Told me he was blowing kisses at her when she was
not great.
Right, like
great. Really
just
not.
like a real like
no.
like deep.
I'm sure it's more assaulty the way he did it.
Yeah. Well, she said she went over to tell them to be quiet, and like as she was walking away, he just like blew kisses at her. Yeah. So eventually we took him out to the hallway, and I was explaining why he was being kicked out. And when I said, and you were blowing kisses at a door guy, and he was like, I don't even want to talk about that.
Because he knew he was wrong.
And then Christine brought over his check and was like, hey, your card got declined. You must be on vacation. It just says a fraud alert. Like, do you have another card? And he takes out his wallet and he dropped it, and he went to pick it up and he missed, and then he got it and he stood up and he goes, no, I totally get what you mean now. You should totally kick me out. And I was like, yeah, he gets it. He started telling the truth and was honest, and it was a lot more fun from there.
In the middle of a story, I was going to be like, how big of a douchebag do you have to be to get kicked out for blowing kisses at someone? How would you feel? And then he was like, yeah, that was wrong.
Honestly, unfortunately, I think he was really being kicked out for the noise he was making, because Logan really didn't complain about the kisses. Like, I didn't know about the kisses until we had him in the hallway. So, like, he was getting kicked out, and then that got thrown back at him, and he did not see it coming. He just had no defense for himself.
Talk about that.
What a measured response.
Plead the fifth.
We were shorthanded. Someone I had a seat 350 alone in the main room for the second show after we ran 30 minutes over because Bill Burr popped in, and it was going to be fine because Nikki Glazer hadn't shown up for her spot, but then Bill Burr popped in and she got there in time to go up.
What was it, Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
So second show.
Busy Saturday.
Yeah. That's why, because Joel has COVID. That's why I want us to take COVID. We took COVID tests and we were COVID free. So that's why I didn't react to Morgan coughing on everybody just then. But
no, it's because I was sick 2 weeks ago. It wasn't COVID. I took several tests, but you know, it's lingering.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, we'll just get normal colds.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, they're back.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can we do a HIPAA?
Yeah.
Richie has COVID too. That's the funniest thing that's ever happened.
Yes.
Like the week before that, he was like, "COVID's over. You don't get COVID anymore. You get COVID, you're sick for 2 days. That's it. Go back to work." I haven't seen him since.
Jeez. Oh no. Someone's got to check on it. I'm gonna do a welfare check on Richard.
He's the best.
Has he come back yet?
I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him.
That whole COVID vacation.
Yeah, Ryan told me he was out, and I was like, it's a party week. It's a party week.
It's just a chill week.
Maybe
just like one less thing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's ready to pop off. Sat 350. I was sweating. I ran my ass off.
It was just you?
There were three of us, so it was just one seater, and I just had to do the quickness.
It worked great for the front bar on Saturday.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure it did.
Yeah, people were hanging out and waiting. They're like,
people were hanging. We kicked out a lot of people on Saturday. There was a lot of guys like going like, "Why am I? Oh god damn it! They kicked me out! Like god damn it!"
They went straight back to the front bar.
The dude with the blonde hair. Yeah.
That's excellent because I was supposed to work Saturday and I switched with Anya so I could do the 10:30 belly room show. So that works out in my favor because I don't want to kick out anyone. I don't. Like, it's the worst.
It's really, it is embarrassing to do.
It's
Like,
embarrassing
get
for
out.
me.
I don't want to
Sorry.
be. I don't want to be bugging everybody with your bullshit.
You just feel like an adult babysitter.
Yeah.
You know, like how is.
You gotta go. Sorry.
I just like look at people. I'm like, there's a room of 300 adults, and you are the only problem. It's
like a little kid getting kicked out of the circus before their favorite clown goes up.
Exactly.
You're an asshole.
Exactly. Did you have a lot of favorite clowns growing up?
Yeah, Ronald, he was a big one.
I like Bozo.
Bozo's pretty good, classic.
Classic Bozo.
Ping pong balls.
Sure. I like Dicey P.
Who's Dicey P?
That insane clown.
Oh,
right.
Oh, yeah.
That's more of a posse than a singular clown, though.
crew of clowns.
Well,
It's a clue clown.
A posse
Yeah,
of
there you go.
clowns.
Yeah.
yeah. So that was sweating my ass off on a Saturday. Like I like those shifts though. I like running around. I'm a fucking sicko. Like,
Yeah.
I hate how much I like the job. I like running around.
I agree with you. I'd rather be busy than just
Yeah.
like sitting there
Yeah.
just waiting all night.
Yeah.
That shit sucks.
I want to talk about The Bear and what you guys think about it, the show that everyone's talking up fucking about. And do you we were talking about it a little earlier. Is it accurate to you? I think I'm worried about it because everyone seems to like it. And so that seems like
that's a problem.
Yeah.
so be careful. But like I don't know, but it's pretty good. I like it.
So I haven't watched it,
Yeah.
but every single person that has talked
Sure.
about it it's amazing.
It's accurate.
It's
Yeah.
I
Heard, Jeff.
yeah, exactly. I wonder. Everyone's gonna say like behind, corner,
Yeah,
behind, corner, behind. We don't say that shit here, but we could.
We do.
The bartenders do.
Yeah.
Servers
Yeah,
do,
servers
for
too.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone but
Not
you,
that
you
much.
jackass.
No.
So you're just not paying attention
yeah.
to
On your
other
left.
people.
On your left.
I say, but I say, yeah. Look,
I will say this about Luke though, as far as like people like knowing their spatial awareness throughough the building, he's pretty good
Yeah,
at that.
you're not
try not
in
to.
the way.
He's never in the way.
I say don't run. You're not gonna run into anything. Like, I've seen a lot of. It sucks to redo a whole tray.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
It's like another 40 minutes you added to people's night.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
Not bad though. If you're cleaning up glassware and you drop all of it, it's way easier than putting it away. Quick sweep, good to go. I dropped like a whole fucking bus tub like
What a
last
guy.
week. Yeah.
What?
that sucks, Morgan.
I'm just
guy.
saying. I cleaned it up. It's a whole bus tub gone.
Bar tricks. How's the bar been?
Bar's fine.
Yeah.
It's, we work with what we got. Everything's sort of broken.
Yeah.
It always has been. It always will be.
It goes in like a rotating thing, right? Where like the CO2's out and then that gets fixed and the refrigerator's out and then that gets fixed and
Yeah,
then
we
the TV's
put
out. and then that
Band-Aids
gets
on.
fixed.
We don't fix things. We put Band-Aids on them.
And then once everything in the bar is fixed, the AC goes out.
There you go. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Well, that's where
exactly-
all the power is going, and then you got to divert. Some of the fuses have to be turned off.
For any of you out there that are coming here soon, just remember the coffee machine is always broken.
Coffee machine's broken
Yeah.
right now.
We don't have it. Don't ask.
No hot beverages.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
hard to
much.
carry. It's
So many
fucking
people want
July.
hot tea. So many people want hot tea on like a 90-degree day. Like,
Yeah, that's
fucking
what I'm
take-
saying.
no.
It's
Take a look
so
at yourself
hot
in the mirror
outside.
and answer. Like,
Grow up.
yeah.
Get a cup of water.
Yeah.
and
Why
a
you
drink.
want? Why you want nighttime hot tea
Yeah.
on a hot summer day?
It's disgusting.
Have a cold beer. Or
water. Just get water. I don't care if
a
you get
room
water.
temperature bottle.
Stop with the coffee.
A room temperature bottle of Thirster.
Oh yeah, sponsored by Thirster as always. What a brand it
Yeah.
technically is.
Stop
Thirsty.
with the coffee. Get a Red Bull like
Try
an adult,
Thirster.
or get a little
Red
vial
Bull
of
like
the
a like an
Yeah.
adult who's a kid.
Yeah, sure.
Like an immature adult.
Like a 13-year-old skateboarder.
Whatever.
We should do Monster Energies here.
Yeah, we did do Monster Energy.
Monster Energy and vodka.
We had a Monster
Jello
Energy
shots.
fridge out front that glowed like it would glow green. But hey, can I get a Red Bull vodka? I'm like, I got Monster and vodka. And they're like, ugh.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
what gross.
that is way gross.
No, not,
I think if
not
someone
one
orders-
person has ever ordered. Hey, do you have a Monster vodka?
I think
No,
if
man.
someone orders
this
Monster,
isn't a motocross bar.
we're allowed to kick them out if they order Monster.
Yeah.
I think we like have the grounds to kick them out.
Yeah, just like the most moto bro ever, like the flattest
Mm-hmm.
brim in the history of ball caps. It's like, yeah, bro, you got a Monster? Or you know what? I'll even do like a diet raspberry fruit punch Monster. Just put some fucking Ciroc in there.
Get out.
What?
Go home. Jail
That's
immediately.
Diddy's vodka, bro. Like, oh my god.
The only person I've seen drink Monster at the Comedy Store is that guy Rick Thorne, the BMX dude.
Oh, sure.
That checks out.
yeah,
He's probably sponsored
Well,
by him.
that's right.
He has face
That's
tattoos.
the guy he's
You know,
describing. Yeah, exactly. Good call.
Yeah.
I don't understand the monster tattoo. Like,
Wow.
because people get like that's a big like people love the monster tattoo.
That's pretty
Like,
cool.
I'm kind of into it now if you're going to do it
cool.
ironically.
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. It is pretty cool, actually. Now that I think about it, it's pretty cool.
like it's one of the very few brand logos. Like people get like the Jordan tattoo,
Yeah.
but which is whatever. But like the monster, that's the other one. I don't know.
What's worse, that or when people get like sports tattoos? Like I saw this guy got like a Celtics NBA championship 2022, and then they lost in
I did see
6.
that guy.
So like, what's worse, that tattoo or like a Monster Energy drink tattue? Because both say
I
you're
say
massive idiots.
still the monster one.
One's a lie.
Because they can still get behind it.
One's something that
one's
just like
a lie.
didn't happen. Monster Energy is around at least or whatever, and it's like it may be ironic you could play, but like that guy has like the shirts they sent to the poor kids in India.
Yeah,
Like,
tattoos.
yeah.
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 That's terrible.
But forever, because he's a Southie piece of trash that only wears shorts, and it's on its cap, right next to
It's on
the
its
shamrock.
calf.
It's just right next to the
Is
shamrock.
it landscape or is it turned sideways so it fits the cat? Like what's the?
It up and down
It's hot dog, not
on the
hamburger.
back of the calf.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, vertical on the back of the
Okay,
calf.
at least
I
there's
wouldn't
And it's supposed to look like a banner. It's just not.
that's cool.
He
That's
blew
great.
it. He blew it.
So did they.
Oh, that hurts. That
I
hurts.
feel like Boston, that's like the home of like shitty sports tattoos, right? How many people do
There's
you know
a
what the
lot.
Boston be, what the Red Sox be?
It's more.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Do you have
Not
one?
so much. No, I don't have any Boston sports tattoos.
want one?
More people have the
You sure?
the Irishman from the Celtics doing the fighting. That
or the
Is
Notre
that from
Dame
Notre
guy.
Dame?
yeah.
There's a bunch of big Rudy fans out there, huh?
Well, it's just a bunch of Irish people. It's
Yeah.
like I went back there, and I live in a city of 200,000 people. It's a decent amount of people. I went to the most popular bar, 90% Irish. It was the most wild. I forgot how lack of diversity there is there. It's so wild. It was so
They
eye-opening.
colonized the shit out of it.
Yeah.
They am embedded.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of Irish people.
Mirv, what do you like working better, the front bar or the back bar?
Yeah, it depends. A busy night out front versus a busy night in the back is two very different things. Like, cause like the back bar is a lot of fun because you get to goof with all the employees.
Yeah.
Like, there's constantly banter, even witty banter afoot.
Sometimes when
Yeah. And I mean, it's a heck of a lot more work in the back when you're busy. I mean, like, let's say there's 5 shows all sold out, 2-drink minimum per show. So you're literally making like over 1,000 drinks. Whereas out front, like, you'll be super busy, but you'll make maybe 200 or 300 drinks. And you do it at your own pace.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to fucking blast through that line, you can do it.
Like the bear.
Like the bear.
You're basic. I want to say Short
like
King.
LAFX is the
Like,
bear.
Hulu's the Bears. Yes, of course, everyone. Yeah.
that dude only plays like scumbags from Chicago.
He's got a
He
type.
crushes it though.
He's
Yeah.
he's got a good
doesn't-
forehead vein. That
Doesn't
when he
do an
yells-
accent though. They've never asked him to do an accent.
No.
Like other people
Yeah.
in Shameless and in this show, because I've seen clips,
Yeah.
have accents. He doesn't.
Some of them do. Some of them just have like accents from, just like accents. Like one of the guys not from the United States, so like that,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
has an
yeah,
accent
yeah,
in
yeah.
there in that regard.
She was here, the little redhead from Shameless. She was here like last week.
Debbie?
Yeah.
Like,
I was-
my most hated character in all of TV. It's Debbie from
to be honest,
I don't know her.
she started to suck.
she's the worst. I hate her more than people that I actually hate in real life. It's
What
wild.
about the
I mean,
wife
Saul
from
does too.
Breaking Bad?
She's
is she
terrible.
worse than the wife
Everyone
from
knows
Breaking
Scott is
Bad?
bad. But Skylar's so bad that like she's up there. You can have one above her because she's just a solid number 2.
Skylar's whatever.
You probably like her.
She's not out of her gut. She's not out of her mind.
She's not wrong. She just sucks.
The shit is fucked up. Yeah. He's not. I don't like him either. I wouldn't want to hang out with him ever. Walter White.
No. Yeah, I'm out on
I
him.
hang out
No.
with Jesse.
That whole family.
Badger. I hang out with Badger.
You would hang out with Jesse.
Badger's
Yeah.
cool.
I saw Badger at a Pearl Jam concert.
He's
one time.
an improv.
I was like, what's
guy.
up, man?
He's a funny dude.
That's the most classic Mirv sentence I've ever heard. I saw Badger
You're
at a Pearl Jam concert.
Yeah. It was sweet.
Jesus Christ.
High five.
Yeah, I don't.
Dang,
he's-
You said 5 shows, 2 drinks. That's over 1,200 drinks in the back bar.
Easily.
Yeah.
Because it's like 600 people if all the shows are sold out, right? Sorry,
Well,
that's just hitting me.
on a Saturday.
Yeah. We make a lot of drinks together.
That's 1,200, and there's 2 of you or 3 of you back there
2 or 3
sometimes?
of us, yeah.
But then you also do OR and belly room.
Right, that's
Right,
what I'm
that's
saying.
what you're
That's
saying. Okay.
yeah, I've done so I did 300, 260.
Yeah, but not if there's 2 shows on Saturday in main
Oh,
room
shit.
also. So that's another 350 and 350.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
A lot of
But
drinks.
that's double the drinks. So that's
Right.
650.
And people order
or
more than 2
6 and
drinks.
6.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh, yeah.
1,300
So you're making over
almost.
2,000 drinks.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
My favorite is like
That's so.
Yeah.
It makes so much more sense because like I check everybody in and they're just sober, normal people walking in, and then
on the way out. Yeah. Oh,
on
funny.
the way out they are different.
Drink
Go
minimum.
through it's a little cocoon in here. They come out. They come out of the chrysalis.
My favorite people, it's like it'll be like maybe a couple. The guy will get something, and then the wife will be like, "I'll have the bottle of Sauv Blanc," and I'll be like, "Oh, 2 glasses." I'll be like, "No, just for me." I'm like, "You're a fucking
That's the
legend.
best.
You're awesome."
That's all
If you're just ordering a bottle off the bat, I know you can handle your liquor too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're used to this.
Yeah.
No, those are the best.
Yeah, it's great
Well,
when
you
we
hope.
in the back bar, you see the bottle on the ticket. We're like, "Here, you need 2 glasses." They're like, "No,
No,
one."
just
I'm like,
one.
Yeah. Like everyone gets excited about that
Compliments
guy.
for the chef.
Yeah. No, just a
bear.
straw. okay, cool. Oh, they brought their own.
Yeah, it's
No.
the curly one, of course.
Yeah.
Bud straw. I was reminded of this recently because someone was doing material about cheating. There was a woman one time in the old days who like stormed into the OR and was like, "No, you gotta pay, like you gotta pay that thing." It's the old, and she like paid. She's like, "Fine, I don't care where I sit." I was like, "This is weird energy," and she gets into the room and she finds the guy that she's looking for, and she goes, "You motherfucker, you're out with her again." And like blew up and like started fighting, and we were like, I think that was before security.
That's amazing.
I think it was before security, so we just had like 2 of like
A couple door guys.
go, "Hey, get out of here!"
I was gonna say, you gotta let her get like 2 hits off. She tracked him down. She paid to get in.
She paid to get in. I was like, "You're gonna sit over here." She's like, No.
No.
And I was like, "I thought you were." Yeah. Something different happened.
You know what? Good for her though.
Yeah.
You know, she had a plan and she went through with it.
Executed flawlessly.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of chasing
Paid her
down
way.
a loved one at an airport.
Yeah.
It's like it's sort of similar, but the opposite.
Is fighting them in
At a
the
comedy
OR.
club.
I went to the place. I got the ticket.
Like, that'll be 15. She's like, "Here's 20. Keep the change."
Yeah.
You're
She
sitting
was like,
there,
"Whoa,
"No,
what
fuck, I'm
the
not."
fuck?
Yeah,
Get in.
yeah, I need to get in this room right now.
She was like, "I'm gonna get this motherfucker." She fucking really got him. Took him. We had to get him outside. They were yelling. It was a long night that night.
I love seeing couples here, especially ones that like their comedic senses are so different. I remember one night I was in the OR.
That's really nice.
Joey Diaz is on stage crushing. This dude is having the time of his life, dying. His girl's just sitting there staring at the side of his head like this for 15 minutes. The whole 15. Didn't fucking blink, dude. She was so angry. So you should.
And he just
He's
got
having a ball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
could
great.
care less.
Yeah.
That's like that woman that tried to rush Fitzsimmons the other week.
Oh
Remember
god,
that?
she was nuts.
Because like I was like in the belly room and I got a call to come to the main room and she was already standing up out of her chair.
Was it Maine or OR?
Main
Main.
room.
Yeah.
And they were
When was
I
it?
wasn't there. It was
2 Saturdays ago.
yeah.
I didn't hear about this.
It was
And-
funny.
So I go in and this lady's already standing up out of her chair going back and forth with Greg and she's clearly hammered. Her husband's sitting there, basically like hands folded, head down. And,
Oh, no.
There's the one embarrassed person in the couple.
Right. It's just like the couples are so opposite. And, you know, at one point, famous line from drunk women is, "I should have been on stage tonight."
Yeah.
And Greg goes, "Oh, why weren't you booked then?" And she goes, "I would have been, but my husband's eyes were closed." And, like, her husband was just Asian. So everybody was like, boo, boo.
So she's doing her bits,
Right.
trying to prove that she belonged up there.
Not bad.
And Greg goes,
No,
Pulls out a
bad.
yeah.
Hang on a
Incorrect.
second.
Bad.
Let me find, because my husband's eyes were closed. Wait, no.
And then
Funny that's her opener. It's just a
Greg looks at her husband and he just goes, "How do you deal with this?" And he very somberly goes, "I'm sober." And so, like, at this point she like she won't stop. So, like, me and Guam are just walking her out, and Fitzsimmons is hammering her on the way out, just absolutely destroying her, and the crowd is going wild, and she turns around and she just starts sprinting, and I'm like 5 feet behind her, so I just wrap her up, you know, and I drag her out to, like, the patio, and, like, we're trying to walk her out, and it's me and Marvin, and she just sits down on the ground, and lays down flat, and goes, I am not moving.
Like a toddler.
limp if the cops.
Like a toddler.
Yeah. And her husband yelled at her like he had been holding in 10 years of pent-up anger. Like, she is, like, every time she has embarrassed him at a restaurant, at a show, in front of his friends, his family, came out in that one moment, and he walked away, and she just stood there, laid there with her arms crossed, and I looked at Marvin, and I said, "Grab her legs," and I grabbed her, and we just carried her out and put her on the sidewalk, and then I let Bricks deal with the rest of it. But,
to add on to the story, too, I was, like, maybe 15 feet behind you when she was trying to charge the stage, just ran straight into your chest. You know when you're, like, doing basketball drills and your coach is like, put your hands behind the back and play defense like that? It's exactly what it looked like. So funny.
She knew she wasn't getting.
It's one of my guilty pleasures at the club, too. Whenever I see Anthony having to deal with some shit, I make sure I just go stand on the other side of the person's yelling at, sitting there smiling like an asshole. So much fun.
I ripped the phone out of this girl's hand who was trying to just straight up record Bobby Lee.
I got rid of a recorder like a kindergarten teacher the other day, and I said, "Get rid of that. What are you doing? Are you crazy? Get rid of that."
Yeah. That's how you feel, because you know they've heard at least 3 times no recording.
And it was like Taylor Thompson. They, like, really loved Taylor Thompson. It was like a group of 4, and it was like 2 girls, 2 guys. I was just, get the phone. She was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." It's like, yeah, good.
Joe kicked the guy out like 2 weeks ago because he was trying to film Bobby. So, Joe was like, "I already told you, put the phone down." So we took, like, the picture of the phone, deleted the pictures. And the guy was like, no, Bobby's my cousin. And Joe was like, "No, he's not." He would have said something. He's like, "Also, you wouldn't be sitting all the way back here.
Yeah.
Right. We just got you a seat where we put people whose family members come."
Joe needs a raise, man. That guy
Chief medical officer.
Saves lives.
Chief medical officer.
He puts up with no shit, and
he puts up with a lot of shit, and he's good at it.
Yeah.
He's good at dealing with a lot of shit.
He's very good, especially when you get the mentally ill people here. He is excellent.
Calms it down.
He is a mentally ill person whisperer, because he gets them calm and out very easily. That guy is, can't say enough good things about Joe.
It is wild. Anytime there's, like, a medical thing, someone's like, "Well, did you call Joe?"
Yeah.
No, I called an ambulance. This guy passed out. What the fuck is Joe gonna do right now?
Slap his face a little bit and try to help him up.
I don't know.
So this is kind of hilarious.
Okay.
So the other week when the OR didn't have AC, and 2 people fucking passed out, that guy passed out also in the middle of Fitzsimmons' set.
Right. Yeah. Fitzsimmons had to deal with that too. Yeah. We talked a little bit about that last time.
And first of all, I was in the back of the room and I saw it happening, and I never felt more helpless or like a child when I had to go on the walkie and be like, Joe, can you come here? But also at the same time, Kaylee had just been walking to the piano.
We heard this story from her. Yeah. Come on. She tells a very interesting tale. It's very interesting choices.
Well, from my perspective, was Kaylee trying to do CPR on this person immediately, and then two guys standing behind her, and they just go, "You're not strong enough." And then Joe tells me, he goes, "Yeah, if you do CPR on someone that doesn't need it, you could kill them." Yeah. And it's like, that's why you call Joe. That's why you did. No, I love Kaylee.
Her story was she did the Heimlich, and that's why
she did start with that.
The Heimlich.
Yeah.
And then like, you're not strong.
He wasn't choking though. He just passed out, right?
Yeah.
He fainted from a little.
I mean, I don't want to victim
Originally,
blame,
they yelled out though.
It was tough.
I don't want to victim blame, but maybe don't drink Jack Daniels in a room that hot. I don't know.
Well, then don't victim blame.
Yeah.
Whatever.
If you don't want to, then just don't. That's all.
Maybe I do.
I was going to say, you know what? If you don't, I
That's
will.
half this podcast. I'm sorry.
come on,
like,
You know how hot it
Figure
is?
it out.
Mix in a water, buddy.
Yeah.
Just mix in a water.
One water per drink. That's the
Step
move.
out,
Yeah.
please. We'd love
you-
everyone coming in. I go. We don't mind if you go in and out of the room. We mind if you text or talk. Just don't do that shit. Just go in. Go out of the room.
Yeah.
Fine. Do it outside.
Don't pass
A
out.
lot of people have been answering phone calls recently. Like, in the middle of a show, like, what are you thinking?
Who even calls people
That's
anymore?
awesome.
Yeah, that's the other thing is,
Yeah.
like, this seems important. You should go outside. Like, maybe not.
Don't you want to hear the phone call as well?
Yeah, right. Maybe not do this while Bobby Lee's pubes are out. You know what I mean? Like, let's.
Yeah, there's art happening up here. Respect our performance.
Yeah.
I got a fun story. This is from a couple months ago, though. I go out to the front patio. It's like one of those like Tuesday nights where it's just popping outside for whatever reason. And I was like, I said something to Vinny earlier about the music. I was like, oh, you should switch it up, like play something more fun. So I come back out and he's playing like Swayze or just like some bullshit like Holland rap from like 2011. So I was like, Vinny, what the fuck are you doing right? What is this? And he goes, oh, it's not my phone. It's Anthony's phone. And I was like, Anthony, who? And he's like, Anthony Security. That's how my mind was blown because I didn't even think Anthony was possible of playing this. So he's like, no, it's Anthony's phone. So in 20 minutes later, I see Anthony. I was like, what the fuck was that? He's like, I don't know, bro. I just put it on Pandora.
Yeah.
It's the worst music I've ever heard in my life.
Well, that's why you don't have a security guard DJ.
True.
You know,
Good point.
I'm not here to DJ. I was not prepared for the situation.
Never asked you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm just, Vinny asked me to step out. It was that or silence. What did you want?
Truly, you want me to answer this?
Yeah.
Silence over the Swayze.
Okay.
That'd be very.
You fixed it, though. You
we
did.
have
You fixed it very
interesting
quick.
front bar, a silent front bar,
That's what we had on the hot OR night.
a silent front bar.
Yeah, because the doors and the curtain were all open, so we couldn't have any music. So
How was it?
It's horrible.
Yeah.
I was like
Just
standing
feel
there,
like
just like,
you're going crazy or something.
yeah, like I could hear everyone's conversation. I was like, what the fuck?
Merv always has interesting music choices outside, too.
But he always.
Murph plays good DJ sets. Sorry.
Yeah, because a lot of times it's like music that like I don't know. But I'm like, oh, this sounds great.
A lot of people come up to me to the bar and ask what the music is, or I'll see people like walk up to the speaker with a Shazam.
Yeah. That's gotta feel good, right? Yeah.
Be careful though, because you might end up in a story about a band you've never heard of for 15 minutes.
If you're out front and you want to know the song and you're short of time, I would Shazam and say,
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you about this band. All right, so they're from Germany. They're a marching band, right? And there's 10 of them.
That is one of the ones you described. You said they're going to be huge.
They're going to be huge.
Yeah, it was like 10
M-E-Z-E.
pieces or something.
Yeah, it's a 10-piece German marching band that plays house
that's
music.
a real thing. He went into a real spiel that I've heard before about the goddamn band.
Huge.
I was like, can I get the Coca-Cola? Merciful.
Germany.
I do
La
appreciate.
Imperatrice, another band that's going to be huge. They're from France.
I do appreciate
cool.
that you close with
Merv rules, man.
you close with Purple Rain
Every night,
and then
yeah.
you try to every
You have a
night,
closing song.
and then he tries, and also Purple Rain, but like he tries to get out from behind the bar before the song is
Yeah, I'm like, all
And
right,
I
I'm on the clock.
appreciate that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty sick. Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
And it's a decent amount of time.
Yeah,
that
it's a good,
song.
it's like a
great
6-minute song or something.
Yeah, Pavlov closer, like really nice. Like you hear that song, you know, you're
Yeah.
packing up.
It's
you're
a good
the
end of the
nice guy,
night
like, you're doing-
song.
Better than fucking Semisonic.
Minnesota band, closing time.
They're oh Jesus Christ.
Let me tell you about another band.
So is Prince. Prince of Minnesota, man.
Prince
too.
also from Minnesota.
Yeah.
I think Prince is the best musician of all time. Of all time.
All right.
Can't get an argument from me.
Who's the coolest musician you've seen here?
At the Comedy Storm?
Yeah. That goes for all of them.
Man.
Yeah, I saw Portugal the Man here, and I was like, "Oh, it's Portugal the band," and they didn't like it. But I like it. I thought it was really funny. But they were like, "Ha ha ha." they were Adam's friends.
D. Snyder was here recently.
Yeah, he's pretty sick.
He
He's
was
been here a
cool.
bunch.
Yeah.
Dude, there was one time, way back when,
I saw Mos Def here recently.
Yes.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that
a couple
was
times
cool.
in a row.
Yassine Bey.
He was
Yassine
carrying
Bey.
around a plastic bag,
Yassine
like
Bey.
a crazy person. I'm like, what's in that bag, Mos?
I saw him heat it up. It was just vegetables.
He had a bag. It was a plastic bag of vegetables.
Yeah,
Oh, good for him.
Mos just getting in them greens.
Good for him. Really living it.
There was a time along maybe in like 2010, 2012, something like that. I was working the front bar, and Adam, the old talent coordinator, was back before he was talent coordinator, was a manager. Was working was managing, and we were like doing a sweep of the house to make sure there aren't like comics sleeping in nooks and crannies. Yeah, which used to be a whole probably a legitimate problem. Where there's like homeless comics like, sleeping in
once a month or so, you'd be like, "Hey, come on."
All right. Yeah, main room, green room was that was
Especially when we used to close at 2, so we would close at 3, and then people would just be like assed out, just on the benches at somewhere. You know, like,
But I was, doing the rounds, and I went to the main room, and all the lights are off. Everything's pitch black. But someone was playing the piano, but like this like haunting, like slow, like really like orchestral,
Don't freak me the
beautiful,
fuck out.
sweeping thing, and I'm like,
it's 2 movie.
hey, we're closing up. You gotta get going. And all of a sudden I just hear, oh, sorry, brother. I was trying to get in some music before I went to bed, And I'm like, Roddy? He's like, hey, brother, what's going on? It's fucking Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper in a pitch black fucking main room by
Playing the
himself.
piano.
Just playing the piano. Oh, hey, I didn't realize it was getting so late, man. Let's get out of here. I thought I'm sorry, man. Like, oh, shit. Hey, Roddy.
That is a cool musician.
Yeah. Yeah, Roddy Piper, the world famous pianist.
The pipe. He's not a piper.
Not a piper, not a piper.
Guys,
Yeah, a lot of musicians come by. I feel like we get a lot of celebrity types these days.
I like when athletes come by. That's who I really get starstruck by
Yeah.
because I go,
Yeah.
you do something that no one else can do.
Yeah.
Like
Anthony
even I
Barr
saw
was just here.
Andrew Bynum I saw come in. I was like, what a
Blake
big
Griffin's been
guy.
here.
Man, World Peace was here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So when he came in,
Kenyon Martin.
I was standing next to Harland, and we were in the hallway, and he was going up the OR stairs, fucking Meta World Peace, and he like shook my hand, and I was like freaking out, and then I look at Harland, and he goes, "Who was that?" And I go, "What?" I was like, "That was Meta World Peace," and he goes, "Oh, that's my Christian name," and then he just walked away. I was like, this is the best moment of my life. It was such a moment of pure joy from everyone. That was great.
I think Emmett Smith was here last week.
Whoa.
Yeah. No, but I never saw him. And then Felicia was like, Hormel said Emmett Smith's here. And I texted Hormel. She was like, I did not say that. So I was like, all right. Well, someone
What a
said
weird
Emmett Smith's
rumor.
here. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
I met Gary the Glove here,
Really?
and he was hanging out with
Hey,
Terrell Owens.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, and that was like
Yeah.
a cool. I was like, Mr. the Glove, hi, welcome in. And he was like, ha, and he laughed at that. I was like, okay, good. That's really good.
Perfect. Yeah.
Better than Portugal the band. Yeah.
That's Chris Humphries showed up to the OR.
Oh wow.
And Alex Hanna was in the booth.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Are you Chris Humphries?" and,
Great.
and Chris Humphries goes, "Yeah." And Alex goes, "That's what's up." It is funny to watch how people react to celebrities, man.
It's so funny, too, because Hannah's such a little NBA nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like not Kardashian related at all. He was just like, no, you played for the Nets
Yeah.
for 4
That's
seasons.
what's
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Like, you averaged 13 and 10 in 08. Big fan.
That was pretty good stats.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this was fun. If anyone has any last ones they wrote down they want to get out we didn't get to, I'm happy to hear the last one. Otherwise, I think I might and go to work soon because I got to help Alex Young start hosting potluck and all that stuff. It's Monday. This comes out Monday night, Tony. Sick. Or Tuesday night. I just want it just an evening pot. It gets released in the evening. We're an evening pod. It's cool. It's
romantic.
cool. Yeah.
Dim these lights then.
Yeah. Well, we got black on the wall finally, which is great. Thank you.
Nice.
Thumbs up for that. Really good work.
What it used to be.
White.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little too bright. For being too bright. It was like Danny was lighting the main room or something.
Okay.
Just way too bright.
Real inside comedy.
Way
Yeah,
too
right.
bright.
Danny Dangerous?
Yeah. And Mirv, where can people find you online?
I'm on the IG.
Yep.
That's the kids call it now. Insta's old news. IG.
Yeah. From Meta.
Yeah. Available from Meta.
Yeah, from Meta World Peace.
Yeah,
good.
beat me to it.
It's a game of bitches, gentlemen. Thanks for being on.
I'm on the gram. IG. I'm on Twitter.
What's the handle?
It's all at Ryan Mirvis.
At Ryan
You can
Mirvis.
see me at ryanmirvis.com.
Yes. And you doing shows, Anthony? Are you? What you got online?
I'm gonna do the potluck tonight.
Oh shit, Anthony.
Come by.
What's your handle and?
You can find me at ant.amorello on all social media. I'm also going to do potluck tonight. I don't know. But honestly, probably just look at Tammy Joe's
People
website.
could
That's
be-
where you'll find my show days.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll be around. Follow my social media. I post when I have shows.
They can see you every Wednesday too.
Yeah. You all been letting me do cold opens, which has been really nice of y'all, which is thank you.
That's how it goes. Morgan, you host a couple things and
Yes.
do everything.
You can find me at Twitter at @LessIsMorgan, on Instagram, handsome_Morgan. Listen to the Big Humble podcast. Me and
That's
my
a
buddy
good
Matt
pod.
Lockwood. Yep.
Solid pod.
Definitive Rankings of Everything. That's coming back soon.
Oh,
I actually like that one
We're gonna
better.
get both you guys on there at some point.
I like talking about bullshit. That's what I do.
do. Buddy, is it fun? Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Your Twitter's fun and silly, but
Thank you.
no one. I like that no one.
I like
likes the
me too.
tweets.
That no one pays attention
Yeah,
to
yeah.
or retweets or likes anything.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll like one and not like it. So it's like, just to keep it low, I'll go, this is good. And I go, I don't want it to get,
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I don't want it
No.
to get spoiled.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday there's a free show in the Belly Room. Come check us out. If you tip at the door, mention the Doorcast, we'll shout you out as
Maybe.
well. Probably. Probably.
Unless you work here.
Yeah, I definitely shouted out Morgan. I feel like I shouted out Morgan for the
we'll
$2 you found in the bathroom, right? And then you tipped it to us, which is given. It's
Bathroom
given,
bucks.
I don't remember where I found the $2, but yeah, it was found.
I think that's
Were
what
they
Was it a
rolled
loony or
up?
a
So I do
toonie?
remember kind of. I hope I said it. At Luke does stuff on Twitter. I'm also on Instagram. I swear to God. And thanks for listening, everybody. See ya next time.
Peace.
Later.